Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with stewiejp. You've heard me say it before. This is the first time, I've been a World of Tanks community contributor for 5 years. This is the first time I'm ever going to call out another community contributor for talking shit and for creating bad gameplay. I'm sorry if this offends you. In the 5 years I've done it, I've met with a lot of CCs, mainly Australian CCs, and we've had differences of opinion, but I've never publicly called someone out for doing something which I think is detrimental to the game that I like playing. You might have heard of the No Bullshit channel. He's not on the Aussie server. You know who it is. Lives in Canada. Can be very amusing. I'm not sure if it's great for the longevity of the game and for people who are looking to improve. Watch on and I think you'll know what I mean. When Klaus Kellerman was accepted into the North American Community Contributor Program, I was ecstatic. I was beside myself. So was my old mate Zig. I remember talking to him about it and others. And people had been calling for it for quite some time. He'd been making videos for ages. They were fantastic. They were amusing. They were informative. They were funny. But they weren't detrimental. They weren't disrespectful. And they weren't giving people bad ideas about their gameplay. Now, I mentioned in the intro, I've had differences of opinion from most, if not all, of the Australian community contributors, and we've talked about it, and we've talked about it respectfully between each other. And I've never felt the need to call anyone out publicly before. But this is different. The tinfoil hattery and the silly ideas that keep coming out of Klaus's mouth, I don't think they're good for the players that he purports to support. He calls himself the little guy. Well, he's probably not the little guy anymore. He's probably the biggest CC on NA, and hats off to him because he is very, very entertaining. He always has been. But I think his I don't know what it is. Maybe it's his thirst for growth. Maybe it's profitable. I don't know. But some of these theories that are coming out of his channel and from the players who watch him and support him, and hats off to them for supporting community contributors and content creators, but some of the theories that I'm coming across in my channel during my streams and even in general conversation with players, and I talk to players a lot, they're disturbing. The first part of the title is that this can be bad for your health. The reason I put that in there is stress is bad for your health. A long time ago, a lifetime ago, I went through an extremely stressful time. I was in a very bad way mentally. And it's not something I've ever spoken about before on this channel. I made a vow to myself that I would never be stressed again. I would do whatever I could to avoid stressing out. If you're looking for crutches, if you're constantly looking for reasons that your gameplay is not as good as it could be, that's going to cause you stress. That's going to raise your heart rate. It might raise your blood pressure. It might do lots of things, but don't take this as medical advice. I'm not a doctor. But my point is that playing World of Tanks should not be causing you stress. I understand if you're in a really important Clan Wars battle or an advance, or if you're going for ranked, that's going to require a lot more concentration. And the players that play at a really high level, this video is probably not for you. But if you're in the 46 to 52% win rate sort of rough guide, then maybe this is for you. And the reason I'm pointing this out is a long time ago I used to run XVM and Aslane's mod pack, and it's still one of my watched videos on this channel. I liked a lot of things about Aslane's mod pack, and I might explore it again. But one reason I deleted it is because that chance to win and the XVM, the showing of other players' statistics, I know there are a lot of other things in there since then, and it's grown a lot since I've stopped using it. So I might try it again one day. But those distractions, for me, might not be for you, but for me, those distractions were not conducive to me improving my gameplay. I've been trying to improve my gameplay, believe it or not. If you've watched my streams, you might find it hard to believe. But believe it or not, I have been trying to improve my gameplay, whether it's at low tiers, at mid tiers, at high tiers, at Clan Wars level, at random battles level, and even ranked. I've even been doing ranked of late. But I don't take it so seriously that I'm going to give myself a heart attack, and I don't recommend you do either. But what you do in your gaming experience is your choice. One reason I don't like some of the ideas and theories that are coming through is that it can be detrimental for someone who's trying to improve. Like I said, if you're already at a really high level, or if you just play for fun and you couldn't give a rat's ass about statistics or improving a gameplay, again, this video is probably not for you. But if you're a 46, 48, 49, 50, 51%er who wants to improve their gameplay, Tell me how blaming the Russian Cloak of dispersion is going to help your gameplay. Tell me how blaming Wargaming for rigged matchmaking is going to help your gameplay. It's not. All it's going to do is give you more stress. If you want to get better, and this is something I discovered a long time ago, not that I'm awesome at this game, but I think I'm probably average, maybe a bit over if I'm doing well. If you want to get better, look inwardly. Don't look at blaming other players. Cheats and hacks and all that kind of stuff were huge when I first started Water Tanks. Or not, maybe they weren't huge, but conversation about them was. And people used to blame other players who joined the Asian server who might have been of different nationalities to the people that I was speaking with. And some pretty disrespectful comments came out of some of those conversations. But again, blaming other players or clans or nationalities or even tanks or wargaming, blaming them for not doing the right thing by you isn't going to help your gameplay. And I guess that's the bottom line of this video. If you've got a difference of opinion, please let me know in the comments or join the Discord. One thing I'll promise you though, if you've got a different opinion to me, I will not belittle you. I will not call you a Wargaming or a Klaus fanboy. And I won't recommend that you go back to mummy's for a nice warm glass of milk. Because that's being an arsehole, that's being disrespectful, and that is not something that anyone would dare say when they were face to face. Behind the keyboard though, it might be a different thing. As mentioned, I've been a community contributor for nearly 5 years. Oz Armour Fest is coming up in the last weekend of August. I'm going to be there. That's my 5th anniversary as a CC. I'll be ready to celebrate. We're also doing Dry July. Link down below for the Dry July link. If you want to donate some money to a good cause, get in early for the financial year for a tax deduction. I highly recommend you do it. And also the ANZ Premier League Grand Final in Melbourne for Season 5 has been announced, and it's the last Saturday night of November. I'll also be there. I'm sorry I missed the last one, but I had something else to do. I did. And it was pretty good. I'll see you there. The No Bullshit channel. Is it bullshit? You tell me. Or am I miles away in this thing? Tinfoil hats, Russian cloaks of dispersion, rigged things. Difference of opinion is okay. In fact, I encourage a difference of opinion. The way you talk about it determines if you're a man or a mouse. I know that's shit. We'll edit that out later. No, we won't. We're too lazy. This one's going live pretty soon. If you like it, like, thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave me a comment below. Is Klaus right? And if he is, even if he is right, blaming Wargaming and all the things that he blames, blaming all that kind of stuff, is not going to be good for your gameplay. In fact, it's going to make your gameplay worse because you're going to go into the next battle with a heightened state of stress. Speaking of win rates, last time I looked, Klaus was in the 54%-ish range. Is that better or worse? Is he the kind of player that is he representative of the kind of player that he might be aiming the audience to? I'm not sure. Now, I'm not trying to get people to stop watching him. I find him very, very entertaining. I can't watch his Twitch stream anymore, but that's okay. I was in a group of people that sort of pointed something out to him that he disagreed with, and so a few of us might have got banged. It happens. That's okay. It's his channel. It's up to him. And to be honest, the more I watched, the more angry I got. And the less I enjoyed it. But Klaus, if you're watching, I love what you do, mate. I find you really entertaining. I'd love to meet you one day. You're helping or you're hindering people trying to enjoy the game more or improve their gameplay? I don't know. Ask yourself a question honestly. Your channel, your choice. I'm not trying to make a change. I'm just putting my point of view across because I think it's important. If you want to improve, blaming others or anything else is not going to help. Looking inwardly might. It might not. It might be like me and just not go up very quick over time. Anyway, thank you for being part of this channel for nearly 5 years. I'll think of a reason to celebrate. I'll think of a way to celebrate. I'll be celebrating at Oz Armour Fest at the end of August, as mentioned, plus at the end of November for the ANZ Premier League Season 5. Hope to see you there. Let me know. Am I miles away or am I right? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I'd love to have a grown-up discussion with no disrespect, no name-calling, and no warm glasses of milk instead. Maybe a couple of frothy beers after Dry July. Thanks again for watching. Again, let me know in the comments down below. We're also on Discord with the Saturday Night Live giveaways as well. Don't forget to join that. All the links will be down below. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care and see you all next time.